and I've been on diabetic medicine since 2017. Uh, Lynette introduced me to the patches about 12 weeks ago, and I decided then to quit taking the medications and rely on the patches, and my sugar has been level for just starting the 12th week now. I've been unstable with it 5 or 6 years. It's just was 300s, 400s, 200s. It was everywhere. Now my sugar level has stabilized in the hundreds to 115s, somewhere in there for the last 12 weeks. And so it's been awesome. I feel a lot better. Very little change in diet, but she did get me on a little bit better diet. And so far, so good.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, of course, I have to preface by saying Eddie made the decision personally to come off of his medication. So that was a personal decision that he made. We always make sure that you guys, check with your practitioner, check with your physicians. But Eddie, is diabetes for you a lifetime thing that you've dealt with, or did it come up on you? And if so, what age did you notice that this was a part of your life?
I'm 67 now, and it came on in 2017 when I got diagnosed with it. I may have had it a little longer, not sure, but just all the symptoms. Went to the doctor, they did all the blood work, and said I was diabetic back then. Like I say, it's been real erratic with different medications, never stayed stabilized at all. This is the first time since 17 that it's stayed stable for this many weeks with no issues whatsoever.
Wow. Okay, so I'm curious, and maybe a lot of other people in here are curious. What were some of the things that you were experiencing when you thought, maybe I need to go to the doctors and get this checked out? I don't know what's going on. Because I don't know. Like, share with us what the symptoms that you started noticing.
Going to the restroom very frequently, maybe 10 times a day compared to maybe 2 or 3.
Now, like 2 or 3 now? Okay, got it. Wow.
And just, them doing the blood work, because I knew that wasn't normal. And then that's when they came with the diagnosis. It's like 380 something when I went into the doctor.
Wow.
And she would not let me leave until they got it down with medications and stuff before I could even leave her office.
Wow.
She, on a couple meds. I've tried different ones through the years, and nothing ever kept it stable until now. This is only patches, only medication I'm on. I've taken 3 different medications, and now I'm on none. And that was my choice, but I just wanted to see if there would be a difference, and I monitored it every day, and it was staying steady, staying steady. So I just kept staying off of it, and that's where I'm at now.
Wow. Okay, so I'm always curious about this. Okay, that's a big thing, right? I mean, that is a big thing. However, you're 67. What are some of the other things you started noticing after you started patching that you weren't expecting? Like, I don't want to put words in your mouth, so I'm going to let you go.
The energy level is up there. I still work every day. I own a business, so I work every day. I get up at 5:30 in the morning. I stay up till 11 o'clock at night. Just,
wow.
Go bike riding, sometimes in the mornings, sometime in the evenings. I haven't ridden a bike in 40 years, and we got them and decided to start exercising, and everything's just a whole lot more energy than I had before. And stress level is 10 times lower than what it was before. It's just everything just kind of fell into place.
Wow. That's amazing. All right, now I know you're probably tell me about your sleep because I'm always wondering about sleep.
No problem at all with sleeping. I hit the bed. It's just the way it is. Always been that way though. I lived on 4 hours of sleep for 30 years. And that's
Wow.
just, you know, I've always been. So me and her, either one, we just go to bed, we're out, you know, and that's the way it is, you know, and it's a good thing.
So how many hours a night are you sleeping now?
Well, like I say, sometimes it's 10, 11, whatever, when I go to bed, and I get back up at 5:30 in the morning and start getting ready and have the coffee and do all that. But it's just, like I say, the energy level is, you know, owning my own business. I don't have to be at a certain time, but I still get up and go and do all that. There's days if I want to be late, but
Wow.
there's other days that like this morning, I get up there, got to get there on time. And it's just, I've always worked hard and done all that, but it's my energy level for my age. Everybody says I'm a young man in a old man's body, but my body still feels good now.